The Texas Gulf Coast has an abundance of fish species. I have fished all over the world, and I honestly feel that some of the best fishing is right here on the Texas coast. We have a variety of different fish, all are abundant and fairly easy to catch during certain times of year. Please stay tuned for my top 5 Texas Gulf Coast fish. We feel that fishing is a family affair. Not only is it an awesome hobby, but a great way to put fresh seafood on the table. If you've ever purchased seafood at the market, you know two things. Number one, it's expensive. And two, it typically isn't at the peak of its freshness. We pride ourselves on teaching our children that not all food comes from the grocery store, showing them the process of catching, cleaning, and cooking their favorite wild caught seafood. We don't get too fussy about which species we harvest. We'll happily eat anything pictured here. Freshness and proper preparation are the key factors in your overall culinary experience. Like everyone else, I do have my favorites and my favorite ways of preparing each species. These are my top 5. Number 5, red drum. There are similar species such as black drum, which are almost identical to the flavor and texture of redfish. These have always been a top choice of many, and honestly, since they are abundant and easily caught year round, we frequently find a dish featuring redfish on our table. My favorite way to prepare redfish is by blackening it. The ideal size fish for this type of prep is right around 24 inches. Number 4, red snapper. This is a top choice of many seafood connoisseurs around the country. After tuna and salmon, snapper is a favorite among fine diners. Red snapper fillets have a great taste and texture and can be cooked in a variety of different ways. My favorite preparation method is grilling a large sized fish in the 30-inch range. There are two obstacles to catching these frequently. One, you have to get out to them. They are usually caught in water depth of 60 to 250 feet. Therefore, you must be willing to venture 5 to 50 miles offshore to find them, or pay to go out on a charter boat. They are frequently caught in Texas nearshore waters around reefs, wrecks, and rigs. If caught outside of Texas state waters, there is a very short open season each year for harvesting them. Number 3, Florida Pompano. Pompano typically show up to the central Texas coast in late winter, early spring. During this time, they are caught in abundance quite easily from shore. They typically hang out just beyond the second sandbar on Texas beaches. They can be prepared in a number of different ways. I like pompano pan-seared with the skin left on. It has a delicate, sweet fillet, very mild, and a favorite of many people. Number 2, flounder. Flounder show up to the Texas coast in abundance in late fall, early winter, but they can be caught year round in our waters. They can be gigged or caught with a rod and reel. My favorite dish overall in the world ever is stuffed flounder. We simply debone the fish, scale it, stuff it with crab cake filling, and bake for 20 minutes at 400 degrees. I'm serious in my opinion. There is no finer food found in the world. It can also be filleted and prepared a number of other ways. Any way you go, there is no bad way to eat flounder. It has a mild, delicate meat texture. And number one, my favorite, sheep's head. Sheephead are a great fish for a number of reasons. First, the texture and flavor of the flesh is second to none. They can be prepared any way you like and come through like a shining star every time. They can be fried, seared, grilled, blackened, with or without skin. They can even be poached for 5 minutes in boiling water and shredded to substitute for crab meat. There is an abundance of this species. They are nowhere close to being overfished, and in Texas, we have a very generous bag limit of 5 fish per day per person. The larger fish are easier to clean as sheep's head have a very large stomach cavity, and there just isn't much meat yield of fish smaller than 16 to 18 inches. They are very easy to catch, available year round, but really abundant on the Texas coast in late winter and early spring. All the fish in this video were legally harvested in the state of Texas. Please comment below and let us know your favorite Texas Gulf Coast fish to eat and your preferred cooking method. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Thank you for watching and good luck on your next fishing adventure.